So it's been nearly 3 years since we've had a refresh of the iPod lineup, and with the iPod 6 boasting far superior specs than its predecessor, Apple is hoping that this update can save their once iconic brand. But are the beefy specs of the iPod 6 enough to save the faltering iPod lineup? Let's find out. Skip it up and that up. So before we get into the actual unboxing, let's compare the iPod Touch 5th generation to the iPod Touch 6. And on the exterior, they're pretty much identical. Their size is exactly the same, they weigh the same amount, and the build is made out of aluminum. The only thing that's different is that the iPod Touch, the 5th generation, had the loop button where you could put a lanyard through, and the 6th generation iPod does not have that. Boo-hoo. The display size on the 5th and 6th generation iPods are exactly the same, and even the resolution of the displays are exactly the same at 1136 by 640 resolution. But it's under the hood where the iPod Touch 6th generation gets a big boost from its predecessor. The iPod Touch 6 sports the AA processor, which is the same processor used in the iPhone 6. It's a 64-bit chip, it's dual-core, and runs at 1.1 gigahertz. The 5th generation iPod Touch only had an A5 system on a chip, which was 32-bit, dual-core, and ran at 800 megahertz. Its internals were very similar to the iPhone 4S. Yeah, we're going back a long time here, folks. Also, the iPod Touch 6 gets double the RAM at 1 gigabyte, where the iPod Touch 5th generation only had 512 megabytes. The battery is only slightly larger in the 6th generation iPod, but the rear-facing camera did get a substantial boost in the iPod Touch 6, coming in now at 8 megapixels compared to the 5th generation iPod's 5 megapixels. Okay, sweet, so the iPod Touch 6 got a whole bunch of upgrades internally, but is it enough to save the iPod brand? I have no damn clue, but what the hell, let's unbox the thing. So here it is, guys, the iPod 6 in all of its iPod 5 looking glory. There's really nothing aesthetically different about this thing, minus the fact it doesn't have the loop button for the lanyard. So here it is. This is the iPod 6. I have a minor confession. If you notice, the tape spot on the top of this isn't from Apple. My fiance actually brought it to a mall around us to get a screen protector put on, and he was nice enough to put it back together for me like it was never unboxed. So kudos to the guy at the mall. Don't remember what company you're from, but I appreciate it. So let's unbox this. If you saw the angle I was at now doing this, you would probably want to say, God bless you, Rich. I don't know how a fat man is doing this and unboxing this at this angle. So the tape is off the top, and there is the iPod. We'll put that over to the side for now, and we'll see what it comes with. Probably the same crap they always do. Yep, you have documentation, which you'll probably never look at. Apple stickers. I could put one of these on each of my nipples. Awesome. We have iPod Touch quick start guide. Cool. Yeah, iPod Touch info. I'll never look at it. You have a lightning cable. No charger, by the way, so you're going to be charging this either on your computer using another smartphone charger or your SOL, which means shit out of luck. So there's the cable. Not going to unwrap it. It's a lightning charger. It's a cable. You know what it is. Headphones that I will never use, ever. I know they're terrible. I've used these headphones before, and they're really uncomfortable. Apple, you need to change those. So anyway, that's it. Designed by Apple in California, and that's really it. So let's take a look at this itself. Yes, I'm going to take this off camera to take this out of here because it is a nightmare. Actually, wait. Take off the screen. If you see, there's a screen protector on there. It's from, I think, the iPhone 5, because they don't have an official screen protector yet, but it fits it perfectly. Well, almost. He missed the button a little bit on the bottom, but whatever. It's functional and it doesn't impede. You can press the button just fine. Now let's see if I can take this out of this plastic without killing myself. Oh wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. And here it is, guys. This is the iPod Touch 6, and like I said, it looks exactly the same as the iPod 5th gen, and I'm getting fingerprints all over it already. There you go. There's nothing special about it. All right, folks, this is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And in about a week, I'll have a full review of the iPod Touch 6, and I'll let you know if the upgraded hardware makes it a worthwhile purchase. Have a good one.